What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. J-Indy Jones, Mr. J-Indy Intellect. I know y'all like, dang, we just seen you with your shirt off down there. Yeah, this is Nebraska weather. It's like 44 degrees right now. It's gonna be like almost 60, but it's like 44 right now. I think they said it feel like it's 38. Anywho, back to it. Few things I've been thinking about and noticing. I'm not sure. I forgot his name. The president of China, Xi Jinping or whatever. I butchered it. My bad. But he just told his troops yesterday to prepare for war, to be loyal to him, etc., etc. So I got to researching. Like, okay, what's going on? So, you know that South Sea they got over there, where Taiwan lay at, Malaysia, a few countries, sovereign countries, but China claimed that whole sea with the 9-dash rule, whatever. But it's international water. But China been building, you know, a bunch of aircraft carrier flats, basically making land. They've been making land and building unsinkable bases. China has created unsinkable bases inside of this international water that's supposed to be shared, but China claims it's theirs. So they've been doing that, like for the past couple of years, they've been knocking that out. So then, now you see that last year, if you didn't know, that's when China said prepare for war. And they was talking about going in Taiwan and taking them, you know what I'm saying, capturing and captive for anybody who is against what they telling them. Because they like, bruh, we told y'all not to do this. I told y'all not to do that. Taiwan is not a part of China, though. They like, bruh, we our own sovereign country. And we mess with the U.S., honestly. And then I researched. So since COVID happened, the pandemic, one of the, I believe it's the CDC. If it ain't the CDC, it's the U.S. Health and Human Resources. Regardless, they all the same entity, basically. But one of those top guys been over there helping Taiwan through the pandemic big time. So he spent plenty of time over there during the pandemic. But since that happened, it caused the U.S. and Taiwan to get even closer. China didn't like that. China been moving in ships, battleships. China been moving in battle aircrafts. They've been going across the lines of peace. They've been crossing the lines of peace and basically already threatened to say, hey, we're going to Taiwan and do what we got to do. They already said that. So now they've been real aggressive. Like the past month, they've been real aggressive over there. China has, right? So Monday, the U.S., they said, what they say? They got a deal with Taiwan to get 3 specialized weapons. And the U.S. marked off on it like, yeah, it's all good. Let's do it. Deal. Let's get it done, right? That's when China president just got mad. Like, no. Well, it wasn't even a president. It was like a prime minister. One of them type of spots. I don't know. One of them guys, head honchos. He was like, nah, Taiwan, y'all better not take nothing. U.S., y'all don't get China U.S. don't get Taiwan nothing. They told the U.S. don't get Taiwan nothing. That's what China told the U.S. And then China already told Taiwan, man, we controlled it. What y'all doing? Taiwan like, boy, y'all tweaking. We with the U.S., bro, and the U.S. could smash y'all. And that came out from one of the speakers. He was talking about the U.S. Navy would destroy the Chinese Navy. So it wasn't even no purpose of even being budged by what's going on. It's a bigger picture. So then that's why yesterday, China president said what he had to say. So mind you, I say yesterday, but it might be yesterday for us, but it might be 2 days ago for them, you know? Different time zones, right? Because everybody relies on time. That's gonna be a whole nother subject there. But yeah, I was just paying attention. And then I know, if y'all didn't know, 3 months ago, China and India have been going blow for blow. They actually been battling. It ain't like no strategic war type schemes going on. But if you got a military and I got a military, and they both on the border, and then they start kicking shit towards each other and fighting. That's what's been going on with China and India. China and India together, all they top dogs is like, hey man, stand down. All of y'all tweaking. All y'all stand down. Guess what? That didn't happen. India put more troops down. China put more troops down. And what had happened though originally, just imagine you have a marginal line, right? This is India land, this is China land, right? Then imagine China just came through and, let's say, walked 100 meters in on the Indian territory and then just started putting the rest of their bases and forts and stuff right there. You basically telling me that you came in to take up some of my land to make it yours just so you can have a bigger part of land. And or just bullying me out the way, and or just strategically taking up more land to get more vantage point, right? So it's like China going nuts. So then it was the Quad 4. If y'all know about the Quad, it's a few prime ministers. It's 4 guys. I know one of them the Australia minister. Of course, one of them U.S. Right? I look up the other 2. They had a meeting in Japan. Of course, one from India, right? But anyway, they had a meeting in Japan, and they all. This is what happened about 2 weeks ago. They had their meeting, and then they actually was saying, enough is enough, EIE, right? Hashtag that. They said, China doing too much now. They been doing too much, and we noticing way too much, and we can't allow this no more. We can't have them do this no more. They've been bullying and taking up and doing all this stuff. Sound like y'all president, right? Donald Trump. He said kind of the same things. Man, we let China do this for so many years, da 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 da, woo woo woo. It's a flip side to this, but they right. Would you want a Barack Obama who would turn his cheek every time China did some bully shit, or a George Bush who would turn his cheek every time China do some bully shit? Like, every president we had turned their cheek whenever China did some bullying shit. So now it's just kind of like Trump is really on that battle. Like it's a war, y'all. It's a predetermined war already here at the footsteps of it, and it's escalating because Trump is an antagonizer. So he's antagonizing China. Like, say for instance, this war really was supposed to go down in 2024. At the acceleration rate, it might start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because they literally like got troops ready, and man, they're going nuts. U.S. been trying out new missiles. North Korea been trying out missiles. India got their little new ballistic missiles. I think it's Bahama missiles. Like, come on, man. Check this out, man. And y'all not watching none of this because y'all watching number 45 get a virus in 3 days and don't have it no more. Y'all watching LeBron James win the ring. Y'all comparing LeBron to Jordan and Kobe right now. That's what y'all doing. Y'all not paying attention to this war stuff, man. Y'all are not paying attention to this war stuff. Y'all paying attention to an election. Y'all paying attention to some Black Lives Matter. See? Thought I saw that since I walking past it. Look. Screenshot that. Y'all goofy, man. It's some stuff really going on. But at the end of the day, might as well make this video a little longer, right? Check this out. If China doing all the bullying and the U.S. saying, no, not on my watch. Now, we didn't say it all them other times, but we're saying it now. You know why we didn't say it all them other times? Because we was guilty. Who you think was the biggest bullies in the first place? How you think our military got the way it is? Why come we got military bases all over the freaking world? The earth is full of U.S. military bases. Ain't no Chinese base in the US. Fuck out of here. Ain't no African base over here. Like, come on, man. And just saying African is way a whole bunch of different armies than just the African army. You know what I'm saying? You just can't say the Chinese army neither. It's the Communist Party. The Chinese Communist Party. That's what it is. They the ones that's doing it. It ain't all Chinese people. We gotta really hit it where it's at. We could say the U.S. Army. Yeah, we could say the U.S. Army. But it ain't all of us. I ain't fighting. I don't got nothing against anybody that I don't even know nothing about, right? So it don't got nothing to really do with us. But we got a lot of family members as innocent bystanders in this. And they gonna do whatever for the cause, right? Casualties, it's gonna happen. They already happened, but it's gonna happen, right? We so wrapped up in then why we killing each other on the field. We got our own war we fighting, right? Well, that's how the double-edged sword play, right? You got war on that end, on the external, and war on the internal, right? That's just like the war with yourself as a human, though. You got the inside battle of who you are, and then you got the external world, what you see and perceive from everything that's actually inside of you. It's nothing that you see that's not inside of you. Remember that. There's nothing that you don't see that's inside of you. Everything that you see is inside of you. From when you close your eyes and see things, from when you open them and see things, they're all coming from the same place. You need to understand that and understand that. It's two things you have to do. I guess that's why they say the duality of things, right? I'm getting into a whole nother philosophical situation here. I just really wanted to hit y'all on this little China at the Indian border banging. China over there in that South Sea banging, about to be, basically. They banging their colors. If anything, they banging their flags. They throwing their gang signs. I tell you that. That's what they doing right now. They might not be no shots fired, but they out there crit walking and sea walking and blood walking and they doing all that, right? Yeah, people, y'all gotta pay attention, man. There's stuff going on in the world. And another thing, even and for you spiritual people out there, if you ain't studying Native American spirituality, if you ain't studying Hispanic spirituality and Greece spirituality and Chinese spirituality and Australia, you lost, bro. Ain't no way in hell, exactly, hell, ain't no way in hell that you're going to think that you're just wholly down. I serve my one entity, I serve my one religion or whatever, or just my one spirituality. Get out of here. Everything we all see comes from one spot, basically. It's one source. Everything I see is coming from one source, and that's from the inside of my head. And the only way that I can joint with you is if the same thing that's inside of my head is the same thing that's inside of your head, the same source. We're all sponged out of the same source. That's how we're connected. Man, y'all, man, peace, love, and abundance, y'all. Check out that war stuff. Know that the U.S. was the biggest bullies, and now we're contradicting ourselves, trying to stop somebody else who's trying to be the biggest bullies, right? Can't let nobody out bully, right? At the end of the day, man, we can look at the cycle, right? There ain't no peace. It won't be no peace until it's chaos. Love y'all.